Hey everyone, just wanted to shoot this quick video because we got some new information coming out of the MLS, and I wanted to give you a quick update on where the market is and where we're seeing it potentially going. All right, so I'm just going to share my screen real quick. So big concern is this, right? We've got our interest rates spiking rather rapidly, right? We're at an average of almost 5.5% nationwide on our 30-year fixed mortgage. Now, the original projections were that this was going to significantly impact uh, pricing and this was going to slow down the market. But what we're seeing in Connecticut is that we're actually up. Now, this is all marketplaces and all price points. We're up 4.9%, average sale price being 480, right? Now, why is this happening even with interest rates continuing to rise? Well, biggest thing is that we're down to only 1.6 months supply of inventory. Now, the way this is measured is if anything is above 5 months, 5 to 6 months supply of inventory, we're in a buyer's market. Anything below 5 months, we're in a seller's market. So this is a pretty extreme seller's market. Now, other things that are interesting is, so April of last year, we had 6,300 homes hit the market. This year, we've only had 5,200 homes hit the market. So not only do we have fewer homes listed, currently existing on the market, we're actually putting fewer homes on the market on a monthly basis, making our inventory total down 18%. Our days on market are significantly down for our average, down to 37, down 27%. We're at, on average, getting 101, almost 103% of list price. So all of these indications, right, are showing that this is only going to continue. This is only going to continue so long as we're not putting enough houses on the market, and so long as our month supply remains low, regardless of what's happening with interest rates. We would need to see a significant, like, tectonic shift of the way the real estate industry is going for us to see this changing. And another huge indicator of what I'm saying is the showings to contract, right? Each house only needs one buyer, right? This is insane. We're getting on average 21.9 showings to a contract. That means 21. That's not how many people have gone through the house. Oh, no, that is, sorry. So that means on average, 21 people are going through the house to determine whether or not it's going to work for them. That is a lot of demand. You know, if we go back 3 years ago, or let's go back 5 years. It's 21 September. So if we go back to 2019, pre-pandemic, we were doing half that. On average, we're doing about 13 showings to a contract. At the peak of the pandemic in April of 2021, right, when this whole thing started, showings were at 21 showings to a contract. Now we're spiking at 23%. And in this time, there's huge appreciations that's been happening, right? So regardless of what you're seeing in the news, regardless of what all the experts are saying, this is the actual data of what's actually going on. You know, could there be a foreclosure spike in inventory? Maybe, right? But the problem is that the government, there's a normal flow of foreclosures. The government stuck a hole in that pipe and had no foreclosures happening. So for 2 years, we had zero foreclosures taking place. Well, now there's a backlog of that inventory in the courthouses. They got to work through all of these foreclosures. Same thing with forbearances. You know, most of those deals, most of those properties were already refinanced. And there's huge demand for these properties because professional investors have been trying to fight and find these properties for the last 2 years with, with no inventory to really show for it. So those will going to get eaten up just as quickly as they come on. And even if there's going to be a slowdown in the economy, so long as inventory levels do not meet what our current demand continue to rise. It's just the way that it's going to go. So like I said, there needs to be like major changes to what's going on in the market before we see anything happen in the graphs, which reflect in the marketplace of the way it is. So huge bidding wars, big price appreciations. When is this party going to end? What could happen? Not really sure, but I don't see interest rates slowing. And therefore, just got to keep watching these graphs, and when we start seeing the beginnings of a change. All right, guys, hope you found this useful.